All right, morning everyone. Let's get straight into this crypto market update. See if much has changed from yesterday or from last night. Bear with me. All right. On the hourly, nothing has changed. We're still very much so bearish. Let's bring that here. Yeah, still bearish. Still looking for distributions. Keeping it very, very simple on Bitcoin at the moment. We'll see if maybe we get some very local distribution in here. That is, no, that's not an hourly high. No. Okay. Yeah, not a lot. Not a lot has changed since last night, as kind of anticipated. We'll see what happens. But for now, yeah, continue to look for distributions. ETH, we've got one here. Perfect. ETH has entered this supply, so we can obviously... why have I used this? ETH has entered the supply, so we can look at this as a potential distribution as well, but we just want this to be deviated first. And we do have supply here as well, which is always going to be a bonus if it gets mitigated. So yeah, a potential distribution on ETH for now, but patience. Alright, USDT dominance. Still on a hourly uptrend. So yeah, nothing has changed overall. We're just keeping an eye out for distributions. So we're going to do that across all charts, which is the same thing that we did yesterday. Not a whole lot happened yesterday, so Doge still not a whole lot. Litecoin, not a lot. Yeah, not a lot here. Technically, we have this as well. It's a big chunk of supply. But yeah, not a whole lot at the moment for Litecoin. Let's look at Cake. Yeah, Cake's not too interesting at the moment for me either. SUI. Well, it's not exactly a confirmed range at the moment. It's very close to potentially being a confirmed range, so I will look at this as a potential range pull. So we will see. Alright, BNB. Same thing, just be patient. We are entering supply, or have entered supply in here. So we are very much allowed to reject. Just kind of what's happening, but yeah, we'll see if we can move towards this higher supply range, or higher supply POI, higher time frame supply POI. It's very clean, so I do feel like price is going to get there. It's more so a matter of when, not if. We will move on. Hype, not too interested in the range at the moment. We have mitigated this huge demand chunk here, which is good news. So that is no longer of interest to us. Awesome. Sweet. Patience, and we'll see what our price decides to do. Let's move to Sol. Sol might be distributing here. It is the 30-minute though. I'm not necessarily too big of a fan of these moves. This refine range is just a little too high for my liking. We'll see if we can come back in and is this valid demand? Nah, this has all been mitigated. That's fine. Great liquidity below, so we'll see if we can at least come back into the range for a little bit before creating that, you know, third tap POI. So far, this range has been going on for 9 hours. Duration's not the worst, not the best. We'll move Sol up. We'll move Sol up to the top for now, actually. So yeah, we will see what how price moves here. But yeah, there could be a potential distribution here, without a doubt. Well, extreme supply has been taken as well, which is not, it's not ideal. So you kind of have your tap 1, tap 2. Wyckoff low, and there you have a very narrow tap 2 there, very, very narrow, but and there's no real reason, unless we somehow wick this like crazy, that refined supply, there's no real reason for us to create a Model 1, go high. Like, price kind of grabbed it all. Unless there is something there which I've just missed. It's probably valid on the 1 minute. It's not valid on the 2 minute. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for this. Keep an eye out for this supply. Yeah, we've just front ran this supply, so ideally a Model 1 would be preferred. So I'm definitely not gonna trade that very close tap 2. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, so yeah. It's honestly a pretty simple move on Sol here. Like, the setup is straightforward. You want us to continue this return to zone up, mitigate this, and have a convincing and strong break of structure back down and then short. So we'll yeah, we'll see what happens. Return to zone as well is decent. yeah, keep an eye out on Sol and wait for supply mitigation above. Let's have a look at a fart coin. It's not really of any interest at the moment. Not at all. Virtual as well seems to be forming some form of counter context accumulation range. Just because of how we're coming back in, I'm willing to look at this as a potential counter context setup. Like, we have pulled back in quite aggressively. Yeah, and then you have that refined 3-hour OBIF as well. Oh. All right. Even a little bit of supply here. Once again, keep in mind this is a counter context setup. So we're going to tread very cautiously here. Yeah, and then the supply has been mitigated on the lower time frame by the looks of it. Yeah, it's not the strongest supply POI. Sweet. Alright, that is it for virtual. Our levels are set. Aave has mitigated this. Yeah, that's kind of all been mitigated. I can definitely look at this as a potential range. It's like borderline confirmed, so there's still a lot more time for this to develop. So that is Aave. We'll move on to XLM. Nothing as of current that interests me. XMR. Not really. Yeah, we had something there which got invalidated real quick. Yeah, XMR is not of interest. Render. We're still waiting on a supply mitigation, so one step at a time here. Oh, yeah, not happy with that front run of our range high. Yeah, okay. Tau, similar story. Nothing of interest. Link, maybe. Maybe we can time a potential distribution here along with this supply if we can get a nice little wick. That would always be nice. So we will see. Needs quite a bit more time though. So very similar to the Aave setup. It's not really confirmed just yet. A lot can go wrong. So, or a lot can go not in our favor. Pepe. Same thing. Just wait for supply. No need to rush anything. With price action is giving me donuts. Absolute donuts, yeah. All right. Asta. Asta is somehow creating a counter context move as well. Asta just does its own thing, as you guys have probably figured out by now. Like, whatever you see in Asta, just know it's its own. It's got a mind of its own. Well, there's our extreme demand. Boom. It's technically even like confirmed a Model 1 right here. Bang, bang, bang. But yeah, just look for a mitigation of this extreme demand. I'd be very, very cautious on trading Asta. It is the most volatile pair I've seen. Like, just look at these moves. It is ridiculous. So, just be very, very careful. But counter context, tread very, very carefully. Pump, not doing a whole lot. That interests me at the moment. Quant, same. It's kind of just awkwardly moving up and down. XRP, nope. Nope. And then Bitcoin Cash, nothing either. Yeah, not really. And then Trump. Trump actually could be distributing here, just an FYI. I would only trade this from a Model 1 perspective because we have left extreme liquidity right there. So, boom, that's my that's where my alert goes. Model 1. Keep it simple. Yeah, that is it for crypto today, guys. Quick and easy one. Keep it simple. Sentiment has not changed one bit. We're looking for a distribution here on Bitcoin, which could align quite nicely with a distribution on Sol as well, and a few other pairs we had. Yeah, Aave potential. So yeah, that is it for crypto today, guys. Enjoy your days. Enjoy your day. Stay active. Go get some sun. Stay disciplined, and I will see you all later on the Forex market update. Peace.